Welcome back to the Relationship Theory, everyone. How are you doing? Let's go. We got episode 22. This one's going to be called, well, I'm not sure what it's going to be called, but what I wanted to talk about today is about apologies and asking for apologies and wanting to hear I'm sorry from someone. I've been thinking about this for a week, and I remember, just to give a little bit of context to this, I remember I was going through social media. The topic was on apologies and saying I'm sorry on one of a certain posts that I came across. And I was debating that apologies aren't needed. It's a waste of time too. I was pushing that point home. They asked me why. I had said, because wanting an apology from someone is assuming that your power is in their hands. Almost as if the relationship can't be repaired because they can't apologize. I mean, why do people even want to hear an apology anyway? And if we think about it, what about the relationship that we have between the person that we want to hear an apology from? Why don't we think about that too? If you guys aren't as close as you truly are, an apology wouldn't really work, would it? Would you want an apology from your enemy? Because I don't think so. The question today is exactly how do you evaluate your relationships and your necessity for an apology? If you guys truly are friends, there is no power struggle. There is no power imbalance. There's nothing that they've taken from you. What truly was there is a misunderstanding. Actually, Nick Cannon went and said something on his podcast that got him losing his show, Wild and Out. He demanded an apology in one of his posts. In that same post, he was mentioning how he reached out to people and wanted to communicate with them to try to gain an understanding. That's the key. That's the key right there. It's the evaluation of your relationship that's more important than an apology, right? Because what do we have now? We have this power struggle. We have this, well, if you're going to offend me like that, then I am going to have to do this so that you can't do that to me anymore. And I don't see where an apology fits in there. You don't have a good relationship at all. That's an enemy for you. To follow it up, we now have Charlamagne the God. People are asking him to apologize for what he said on his podcast too. Reevaluate the relationship that you have. Why are you asking for an apology from someone who you do not consider a friend? And even if you did consider them a friend, wouldn't you know that person enough to know that you guys misunderstood each other rather than forcing them to apologize? Because you're asking them to give the power back to you as if they took it from you in the first place. Friends don't act like that. True friends don't act like that. Is an apology really needed? What do you think? Whenever someone messes up, how do you think it should be handled? Those are the questions I want to pose to you guys today. Because I personally think you don't need an I'm sorry. You don't need an apology. What are you trying to make a defense for? If there's something I understood, you have to be the one to clarify what it is that I misunderstood about you so that we can be on the same page. But if I understand you perfectly, and you either did or did not intend to hurt me, all it does is teach me that I know where you stand. It doesn't teach me that I need to hold punishment over your head. It's not the way to look at it. So, guys, drop your comments in that comment section below and let me know what you think. Don't be afraid to hit that like button or dislike button. Subscribe, please, and send an email to therelationshiptheory@gmail.com if you want me to cover any questions specifically on my vlog. Guys, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you guys for viewing this video. I will see you soon.